So if you've logged into, and please in class, just wait to the end. If you've logged into my Google Classroom, you're going to notice right down here is a link to a thing called Brush Ninja. Brush Ninja it's an animated GIF maker, but you're basically learning how people make cartoons. And you can make some really amazing things, but I'm going to show you how to make something extremely simple. You may do the extremely simple thing that I'm doing. You may go unbelievably above and beyond like Sadie did and just kind of be like, wow, I really understand how to do this. You will understand what level you are on with this. Now, Brush Ninja is very easy to use. Over here are your colors. You have eraser, scratch, marker, speed, dash, dot, and smooth, and pencil. Eraser and pencil are what you're going to use the most. All right? Now, I'm going to be doing forces in motion. So, I'm going to take this red kickball. I'm going to make my kickball about this size. See the kickball here? Is that thing actually on the screen? Let's get rid of that. And go back to pencil. See the kickball? Yep. All right. I'm going to hold the kickball up in the air. I'm going to click the button one time. Do you see how the kickball is right there? This is just my marker. See how the kickball's here? I scroll down. Whoa, holy cow. It's still, actually, it's fine. Or maybe not. No. It is very similar to stop motion. Hang on. Let me delete all these things and so I can show you guys how to do this. It is very, if you've ever done a flip book, it's the same, it's the exact same thing. And I'm going to show you how this works now. All right. I like to make 3 copies of the page. Why do I do that? Because I've done this for like 6 years now. And it's the same thing every time. Now look, I'm going to hit add. This is a brand new screen, right? You need to click this thing called onion skinning. Why do I want to onion skin? What does that mean? I want to see the last layer that I was working on. Can you see where my ball was on the last one? So to show the ball moving down, I'm just going to click here. See how that worked? I come down here, I get 3 of those, and I add a new page. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slowly... whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep going very slowly until this ball hits the ground. It's really neat to do this. Now listen, I know like Sadie has like a skateboarder skating across the screen. You will know if you can do that or not. She has a huge leg up because her sister did this in class and they went home and showed her how to do it. That's like 2 or 3 years ago. Now see how I've hit the ground? What's going to happen to my ball after it hits the ground? Rachel. It's going to bounce back up, right? Now, we all know because of Newton's third law, it's not going to bounce over the original ball because of equal and opposite reaction, right? Unless you show somebody throwing it down with a lot of force. So the ball bounces up. See how I'm able to follow the path of the ball by doing the onion skinning? If you're doing a ball, it is. If you're doing like animation of like stick figures and stuff, it's hard. Now, let's get a little crazy with this, like I did in the last class. What's going to happen when my ball hits this wall? No, Carson. Well, it's going to bounce back this way, right? Now, as it bounces this way, you're going to notice that it's kind of odd because it seems like there's something pulling the ball back towards the ground. Grayson, what's pulling the ball back towards the ground? Gravity. Now, let's say get to the ball to the ground here. Now the ball's going to bounce a little bit. Now the ball rolls. What's going to cause this ball to come to a stop? And it's going to stop right here. And I'm just going to do like... Why did the ball roll and come to a stop, Dominic? Not because of the wall. Because of what? Kaylee? Friction. Now, you saw me do all that, right? Now, when you get done, Henry, you hit stop. You hit export. Force in motion number 2. Export it as, make sure you hit export. Export it as an animated GIF. Download the GIF. You'll see it pop up. I have to move mine. So I'm going to go to downloads, and I'm going to move this from here. I have to do this because to make it easier for me. You guys are lucky it just shows up. Now, when you get to that point, slides.new. You're going to open up a Google slide presentation. This is what I've done for most of the people in the class. I'm just going to take this and stretch it over here. I'm going to get rid of this one. Stretch this to the ceiling and down to here. My text is at the bottom. Oh no, it's very easy to fix. Put it to the top. Change the font to like 20. And then I'm just going to put an H there for a holder. Now look, insert image. Upload the image. It's going to come up easy on yours because yours doesn't download the way mine does. Mine is in here. It's F&M2, right? It inserts my picture. Here, I'm going to type what's happening and why. The ball dropped and bounced. It didn't bounce that high because of equal and opposite reactions. The ball hit the ground, was pulled down by gravity. It rolled and stopped because of friction. This is like all of Newton's laws in one fell swoop if you want it to be, right? Or you can do one for each page. I know somebody was working on the Newton's cradle, and it was kind of crazy watching them work on that drawing, and they did not finish. Are there any questions on how to do that and download it into a Google slide? I know you say no right now, but when you get to your questions, please raise your hand and let me know. All right, I'm going to pause this.